Hey guys and girls, it's Nathan Birch here from the beinvested.com.au HQ. Today I'm just talking about calculations and doing your numbers when buying an investment property. A lot of people out there, don't look at their property investing like a business, and you may be one of them, you may not be one of them. What I'm talking about here is running your numbers based on everything. I've got a cash flow sheet that I've made up over the years. I made up when I was 13 years old. I started calculating stuff, and it was, what we work with today is a mature version of this document that I made up back when I was 13 years old. And basically what it is running numbers thoroughly. And I want to talk about running the numbers thoroughly. When buying a property, a lot of people look at the numbers and they go, it rents for $300 a week and I'm purchasing it for $300,000 and it's going to cover the mortgage. Well, that's nice, it's going to cover the mortgage. But if you didn't buy that property, you wouldn't be paying council rate strata, insurances, a land tax, real estate agents fees, the list goes on. So when calculating numbers, you need to factor in more than just, the rent, interest on the purchase price of the property. You need to factor in a lot of other things. And, I see there's lots of glossy brochures out there that say, buy this $700,000, $800,000 property, rent for $500 per week, and it's going to be positive cash flow. In no sane mind does that mean it's positive cash flow. The fact that they're pulling add-backs of tax deductions and all that sort of stuff based on potential scenarios. Really important, especially now, more than ever, especially with the markets when they change, interest rates low, APRA changes out in the marketplace, all that sort of stuff. It's important that you know your numbers. So think about it, when buying a property, these are the things you need to consider in your calculations. You've got council rates. Council rates are about, let's say, just to make up some numbers here for a guide, but it's important to add these numbers into your Excel spreadsheet to know what your in and outs are going to be, because you need to treat your property investing like a business. If I didn't treat my property investing like a business, I wouldn't be able to sit here and tell you that I've got hundreds of properties that I've bought over the years. Council rates, let's say the council rates are $1,000 a year. They could be $1,000, $1,200, $900, $2,000, but on average around $1,000 per year. You've got landlord insurance at a minimum, which is going to be around $300 per year. You've got real estate agent fees. That's about 7% of whatever your rent collected is. Let's say it's $1,000, $1,200, $1,500, whatever. You need to calculate that based on your rent. So you need to really hone in on your numbers and understand your numbers to make sure if a deal is good or not good when you're analysing it. So real estate agent fees, calculate them. Strata fees, I'm going to use strata fees or building insurance, because at the end of the day, if you're buying a unit or a townhouse or a villa, you're not paying building insurance, very rarely, well, maybe 1 in 1,000, you'd see that'd be weird strata plan set up. You'd either be paying strata fees or you're going to be paying building insurance. Strata fees can range, $1,000 to $4,000 per annum. And looking at building insurance, that can range from $600 to $2,000 on an average. You've got to go get your quotes and all that sort of stuff. So there's some numbers that you need to calculate in. Land tax, that's a silent thing, just depending on how you're structuring it, depending on what state, depending if you've got other properties, all those sorts of things play into fact. Don't forget your land tax and stuff in your numbers. And they're things that people quite often forget. So if we add just bulk of that numbers together and say there's $5,000 or $7,000 a year in expenses that you haven't calculated when buying a property, you could have a strong chance of getting stuck at property number 1 or property number 2 and not being able to buy property number 10, 20, 30, 40, which is what you quite well need to be able to get yourself to financial independence. So when doing your numbers, make sure that you just don't look at some rough numbers and go, yeah, this should be all right, and justify it. Run the hardcore numbers, make yourself up a system for analysing the deal. If you get stuck, you can always contact the Be Invested team, 1300 367 925, or send us an email on the email address below, and more than happy to help you out. We've got the team of professionals, everyone being from my receptionist to all my staff in my office are property investors themselves with quite large property portfolios, and they wouldn't have been able to do it without using these same strategies and principles in their own property portfolio. So if you want to give us a buzz, have any questions, shoot out, and we'll catch up soon. Have an awesome day.